Bristol is a city located on the coast of southwest England. Since the 9th century, Bristol has played a major role regarding sea trade, and the city has since expanded from a small town into the metropolis it is today. Its harbor possesses a great deal of merchant and exploration history spanning the past millennium. According to the Bristol City Council, Bristol currently has an estimated population of 465,900 people, and 16% of that population falls into minority groups. The city is considered a core city of Great Britain. Bristol has created one of the most vibrant and successful economies in the United Kingdom, even amongst the core cities. Bristol has experienced sustained growth in both its population and economic scale, and has the highest productivity levels, employment, and qualification rates per capita of the major cities in Great Britain. Bristol was named as the United Kingdom's greenest city in 2019. The Bristol City Council is committed to playing its part in two distinct sustainability strategies. The first is the One City Ecological Emergency Strategy, which seeks to create an ecologically resilient and wildlife-rich Bristol by 2030. The second is the One City Climate Strategy, which aims for Bristol to be climate resilient and carbon neutral for all scopes of emissions by 2030. Bristol's journey toward becoming a sustainable city officially began in 2003. And soon after, it became the United Kingdom's first green capital. According to the 2015 citywide review, a partnership called the Local Strategic Partnership was formed, consisting of public services, private partners, businesses, volunteer groups, and community organizations. According to the University of Bristol, the city also influenced international policy during the United Nations Climate Change Summit in 2015 by promoting both best practices and ambitious sustainable action. The city's sustainability plan focuses on 5 themes: nature, transport, energy, resources, and food. The city strives to become more rich in nature, increase active forms of transport like foot traffic, biking, or taking public transit, have fully accessible and affordable renewable energy use, and reduce waste production. One social sustainability initiative within Bristol's sustainability plan is the support of the Bristol Green Doors, as indicated in the Bristol application in 2015. This social enterprise allows environmentally conscious citizens to open their homes to other visitors and demonstrate how they save energy and utilize renewable energy. This event inspired more than 70% of the visitors to install similar energy-saving systems after they visited the homes. Additionally, the Bristol City Council has supported the Knoll West Media Center, which is an art center that utilizes technology, arts, and education to increase social action. This center helps engage people and communities in different projects, such as the European Smart Metering pilot with the Toshiba Group. This project helped transform normal electricity meters into smart electricity meters, which are able to save energy on their own. According to the Bristol Citywide Review of 2015, Bristol also uses social media as a sustainability tool. For example, they have a content-rich website that raises awareness about getting involved with sustainability. On this website, people are able to find information on more than 800 workshops, activities, and events that can all inspire them to get involved. People can also contribute their own ideas, which allows for an even stronger presence on social media. Economically, one of Bristol's initiatives is engaging student volunteers in what's called the Student Capital Project, as mentioned in the Bristol Citywide Review of 2015. Students in Bristol have volunteered almost 100,000 hours of their time to help with local organizations. They also help tackle sustainability issues throughout the city and region. This dedicated time equals more than 56 years' worth of work and a contribution of almost $862,000 to the economy. One student even said that this year has inspired them to become more engaged in sustainability projects at the university, which they now see as equally important as academic work. Another way Bristol is taking an initiative economically is through partnerships. For example, Bristol has partnered with the city region, which includes businesses, municipalities, and universities. This partnership will aim to create 95,000 new jobs by the year 2030. It also aims to attract a $1.3 billion private sector investment over the next 3 years. Another partnership is the Low Carbon Southwest Partnership. This partnership between the Bristol City Council, universities, and green businesses, and there are more than 3,000 members. It supports its members by providing training, sector promotions, and developing feasibility studies for economic investments. Bristol, England was the first English city to be awarded European Green Capital status. In 2015, Bristol was recognized for its commitment to sustainability, innovative technology, and success towards environmental improvement. According to the United Kingdom's Department of Energy and Climate Change, Bristol's per capita CO2 emissions in 2010 were 4.7 tons, the lowest of any major city in the United Kingdom. To put this in perspective, this number was 40% less than the national average of 6.6 tons. They are able to achieve such a drastic change by significantly reducing energy usage by Bristol homes, businesses, and transport. Given that they reduced CO2 emissions by 15% overall between 2005 and 2009, they are on track to accomplish their overall goal of an 80% decrease in carbon emissions by 2050, as per the Bristol City Council Climate Protection and Sustainable Energy Strategy and Action Plan. Bristol's population grew by 10% from 2001 to 2011. But this has not stopped them from prioritizing green spaces and environmental development. Bristol City Council reports that green and blue areas cover almost a third of Bristol, including 1,600 hectares of public parks and green spaces. This progress is expected to continue. Bristol wants to ensure that they are improving quality and access to public parks by adopting a parks and green spaces strategy, which was launched in 2006 and will be carried out until 2026. In terms of air quality, Bristol has employed the Joint Local Transport Plan to reduce car traffic citywide by promoting sustainable transport lifestyles. Unlike most of the countries in Europe, water supply in the United Kingdom is provided by private companies. As stated on their website, Bristol Water has been the main water distributor for Bristol since 1846. Bristol Water and the central government work closely in conjunction with the Bristol City Council to ensure that water supply and consumption is managed sustainably and efficiently. According to a report prepared by Sean Fox and Alan MacLeod of the Cabot Institute for the Environment at the University of Bristol, water consumption in Bristol is at an all-time minimum. Despite a 10% growth in population, Bristol was able to reduce household and commercial consumption to reach the lowest it has been in 20 years. Bristol will only continue to advance as a sustainable city with eco-innovation and sustainable employment. Bristol City Council is partnered with a number of green businesses, municipalities, and universities to put an emphasis on inward investments, the transfer of knowledge and skills, and showcasing eco-innovation projects that widen community engagement. The resilience of this city in the face of urbanization, population growth, and climate change highlights its promise as a smart city. The future is bright for Bristol. The Bristol 2015 Citywide Review lays out a detailed plan that helped Bristol become a European green capital. The plan had 3 main objectives: empowering local communities, exchanging sustainability expertise with other localities, and building an international profile to support economic growth. The plan focused heavily on securing resources to fund initiatives in the areas of nature, transport, energy, resources, and food. While Bristol's plan is robust in that it includes a wide variety of funded initiatives, such as the building of green spaces and an award program for art about environmentalism, the plan does not address key components of inclusivity and social welfare. According to a 2017 article by Dagmar Haas, consideration of social spatial inequalities is a key prerequisite for creating green cities. Being inclusive means that policies and initiatives should try to avoid privileging the middle and upper class at the expense of others. The United Kingdom utilizes indices of deprivation as a rubric to understand how well local areas are doing. Factors that go into the indices include deprivation in income, employment, education, health, living environment, crime, and barriers to housing and services. According to the Bristol government, in 2015, 16% of Bristol residents, equaling 69,000 people, live in the most deprived areas in the city, which includes 17,800 children and 10,500 adults. This rate shows that there are many people in Bristol who are struggling. Bristol's plan to become a European green capital does not address the needs of this portion of the population. The plan should look more carefully into which areas of deprivation are the most prevalent in Bristol and work to address these areas. For example, if barriers to housing are a main factor that leads to Bristol's 16% deprivation rate, the city should include a plan to address this issue, such as rent capping or tenant protections. According to Martine August and Alan Walk's 2017 journal article, cities can take actions such as rent capping, protecting tenants, and creating policies that promote multi-family dwellings or disallow the financialization of the rental market. Creating programs that are specific for low-income residents of Bristol could reduce crime, improve quality of life, reduce gentrification, and improve the city's resiliency.